Destiny, we just stepped out of federal court not too long ago where Chuck Wright, Amos Durham, and Lawson Watson all stepped out after pleading guilty just moments ago before Chief Justice Timothy Kane. And they pleaded guilty to all three charges, those being conspiracy to commit theft of federal funds, including a program, conspiracy to commit wire fraud, and obtaining pills by misrepresentation. Chuck Wright pled guilty to all three of those charges, and in total, those charges have a combined sentencing or potential combined sentencing of close to 30 years in prison, along with fines and supervised release. Now, during his plea hearing inside of court today, the judge asked Chuck Wright if he had been treated for any opioid addictions or for any addictions for mental health. Chuck Wright said yes, he had. Starting in April, he was treated for an opioid addiction at an inpatient facility in Florida, and he continues treatment to this day. He also confirmed that on September 2nd that Mr. Wright had a heart attack that he has also been treated for. He also said that he's been feeling fine. In total, these three charges, like I mentioned, carry nearly 30 years in prison. We had former solicitor and former U.S. Attorney Walt Wilkins inside of the courtroom today, and we spoke to him afterwards. Here was his reaction after that plea hearing.
Former Sheriff Chuck Wright is now a convicted felon. He came into court, he accepted his responsibility, and he pled guilty to all the allegations that were alleged in the information. So he pled guilty to stealing money from the benevolent fund. He pled guilty to obtaining controlled substances by fraud, and then using that benevolent fund money to purchase opioid drugs.
And during that information, the federal prosecutors also alleged that Chuck Wright took 147 narcotics pills, painkillers, and used those for himself through a take-back program from the sheriff's office. Solicitor Micah Black, who represents the 10th Circuit in Anderson and Oconee, also spoke after this press conference. He called this a win for Spartanburg County in restoring trust and integrity to the office after all three pled guilty earlier today. Chuck Wright did not speak to the media after stepping out of federal court, but he did, his attorneys did pass along this statement that says, quote, "Today I pleaded guilty in federal court because I am guilty. Not only did I violate the law, but I also broke the sacred trust of the people of Spartanburg County placed in me. I do not have the words to adequately convey my remorse, my apologies, and my regret." We'll have more on today's court appearance coming up on WYFF News 4 at 4. For now, reporting live in Anderson, Ray Reyna, WYFF News 4.
Thank you, Ray. This is a major story we've been following since earlier this year. On April 1st, Wright took an indefinite leave of absence citing medical reasons. According to State Senator Josh Kimbrell, it was announced as Wright was being investigated by agencies including the FBI. On May 11th, Wright was spotted over Mother's Day weekend attending church, wearing his sheriff's badge and a firearm on his side. Wright returned to work on May 20th, but 3 days later resigned as Spartanburg County Sheriff. Then on September 25th, federal charges were filed against Wright. He was accused of conspiring to embezzle funds from the sheriff's office, wire fraud, and obtaining controlled substances by misrepresentation.